Hey, 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 beautiful heart. What's vibing today? How are you doing? Woo! Well, welcome back to my followers and my subscribers. And for those of you that are new, welcome. I am Dr. Danae, the Awakening Doctor. I am a metaphysician and I look at the energy and I read the energy. This channel is dedicated to helping you master yourself. So everything that I do is about self-mastery. So helping you with that inner critic. All right, guys, as we've been talking, we've had this new moon eclipse, solar eclipse. Then yesterday, Jupiter moved back into Pisces. It was in Aries. As of yesterday, went into Pisces. So if you felt a shift in energy yesterday and you weren't sure what it was, that is a big shift. Now, it will be in Pisces until December 20th. Then it moves back into Aries for a little while. And then in 2023, I believe it's May 16th, it will move into Taurus. And that is going to be a huge change in energy. But I'll be talking more about that as we get closer. So right now, for those of you that are really feeling wonky, spiritual jittery, what does that even mean? Like you're sensing change, but yet a lot of past energy is coming up, situations, people, whatever, that just seems so overwhelming and heavy, and you thought you already moved past it, all of that. So you're really feeling this. And it's still really about perception at this point. You are going through a very intense transition. So let's see, we've got 17, Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. Very interesting that's the first card out, because in meditation before doing this reading, I kept hearing imposter syndrome, and that energy kept coming up. What I was picking up on in the collective is that energy of imposter syndrome feels like, you know, you're meant to do something, you want to do something, you really are already qualified to do it, but you don't feel that way. So you feel like, oh, you know, I need to learn more, or I need to try this, I need to buy this. Yet, imposter syndrome is another way of saying it's a resistance. There is doubt and fear underneath all of that. And it really is a confidence issue. So for those of you that, when I said imposter syndrome, that really struck a bell for you, know that this transition that you're working through, yes, has a lot to do with your confidence. You believing in you. Yes, you can do it. You can do whatever you put your heart and mind to do. And that's what this journey is about. It's remembering that, relearning things, unlearning and relearning. And that's not, it's not an easy process. It's a doable process, but it's not easy. And it does get easier the more that you unlock, the more knowledge you come into and that you put into practice. Because the Magician's Sword is all about manifesting. You are the magician in your life. You guys have been hearing me talk about your word is your wand. We create from our thoughts, feelings, and our words. So being aware of how you speak, what words you're using, because you'll be amazed at when you start being aware of this out of habit. So no judgment. Don't get on yourself. This is, about being the scientist studying the monkey, and you're both the scientist and the monkey. And looking at it and going, wow, I cannot believe how many words or idle chatter that comes out of my mouth that is so self-sabotaging, so opposite of what I really want. This week I was teaching on pure and impure thoughts, not from the morality standpoint, but from the metaphysical standpoint and the manifesting standpoint of a pure thought is, I'm going to go dancing tonight. That's a pure thought. An impure thought is, well, maybe I shouldn't. It may not be safe. Somebody may slip something in my drink, or it's too late, or whatever. Those are impure thoughts. You've now interjected conflicting energy. Impure energy because it's duality energy and it's based in doubt and fear. That negates what you're setting forth with your intention, and an intention, another way to say it, is pure thought. So if you're trying to manifest a vehicle, let's say, the pure thought is, I desire a new car. Okay. Or I'm going to go get a new car. Pure thought. Now, what comes after that? Well, can I really afford the payment? Where do I don't really want to deal with the salesman. Or, am I going to pay too much? All of that. All right, let's move on. Number 20, feast of plenty. Choices and their consequences. Bam. That we can just keep extending this pure and impure thought thing. So here we're dealing with confidence, having that confidence to hold fast, that faith, that knowing that you need a car, you are getting a car. And boom, leave it right there. Put that period or exclamation mark there and leave it. I am getting a car. Because that is a choice, because you have to work at doing that, because monkey mind's going to be right there and then get in all the details. The devil is in the details. The devil is the altered ego. So choices and their consequences, feast of plenty. When you're choosing to be aware and discipline your mind, basically, monkey mind, and just say, you know what? I'm getting a car. I don't know how. I don't know when, where, or what. That is none of my business. But I'm making the choice. I am getting a car. Those consequences, because that was a choice, the consequences is you get back exactly what you put out, because life is energy and vibration. Everything is energy and vibration. So if you're only putting out pure thoughts, I am getting a car. The universe goes right to work to make things happen for you to get that car. Why do things take a while? Because of all the impure thoughts that we have right after. All right. Number 2, beloved, radical acceptance. Radical acceptance and confidence and choices, those all go hand in hand. Radical acceptance. This is about you. You are the beloved. You need to start seeing yourself as that beloved. That's what it means when we talk about falling in love with yourself. Radically accepting all of you. Guys, human consciousness is not perfection. It wasn't meant to be. That perfection is in Christ consciousness. That's at a different energy level. That's what everybody is working towards. But this energy that we have to be perfect here in the matrix, that's just setting us up for failure, because it's that, while in the 3D energy, is not achievable. It's not a vibrational match. You radically accepting you. Especially those parts that are hard to, the parts that you don't like, the parts you don't want to look at. When you can do this and just start, and it's not about, okay, I'm going to go look in the mirror and just tell myself in the mirror, I radically accept all of myself, I love myself. And bippity boppity boo, it happens. No, it's a process. You have had years and years and years of the default programming of being your worst critic. You are harder on yourself than anybody else. Why? Projected energy. We learned in childhood and growing up, because we didn't understand it was energy being projected. Instead, we took other people's opinions and then we added our own. Well, if they're saying this, it must be true. And then we sit there and we think about it, and we keep telling ourselves, and then we believe it. Then it's a perspective or a perception, not true or false. And it can be changed. So radically accept all of you. You are deserving. You are worthy. You are lovable. You absolutely can change your life. I believe in you, but do you believe in you? Because that's the most important thing. So for those of you who are in this energy of, this goes back to that imposter syndrome. Well, I need validation. I need somebody to really just come in and praise me and just say, yeah, that's it. You're doing a great job. Then I'll go forward. I know I'm on the right track. No, you just set a trap around yourself. That's giving your power away, looking outside of you for somebody to validate who you are as a person, as a being. If you are worthy, if what you have to offer is good enough. Why are you listening to that bullshit? Because you already are valuable, worthy. What you have to offer through your authentic self, the world needs. That imposter syndrome and that trap is feeling like you need that validation. So otherwise, maybe you're really not qualified. Whatever that story is for yourself. Okay, so this transformational energy, this big change that we're all going through, the Six of Cups. Yeah, for me, Six of Cups is also about the self-love, soul love, inner child. Yes, it's soulmate energy, past lives, things like that. This really feels with this Tower and then the Page of Cups here. Some of you, maybe all of you guys, I don't know. This is not a personal reading. This is a general, but it's not always that you have to go super deep and analyze and pull everything out and look at it and do that deep, deep cry, that snot cry. This is more at this point of just putting your hand over your heart and saying, it's all right, beautiful. It's all right, sweetheart. We got this. It's okay. Giving yourself that love, because you are in the process of changing your perceptions, your beliefs, your whole way of life from the root all the way out. You're going into where it matters, where the seeds were originally planted, where this energy is stored on your cellular level, on your multi-body system. This tower moment, and this has been coming up in a lot of the readings this past week, which, no surprise, unexpected change. That's what this energy is bringing. This energy is wanting us to really go within, really see ourselves, radically accept that beloved that you are, and allow yourself to feel that. If you've been in resistance in any way, the tower is going to show up as a shocking, unexpected event or situation, what have you. It can feel at first like, why is this happening to me? I can't take another thing, blah, blah, blah. That resistance energy, or that, not even resistance energy, but that heavier energy is bringing more of it to you. This is saying, hey, got to shake your ground, because I'm trying to get you to another point. I'm trying to get you out of this stuck stage, saying the same things, rehearsing the same story. There is always a blessing in a situation. Sometimes it will be staring us right in the face, smacking us across the face, and we're still like, nope, don't want to look. Now, the other side of the tower is towers are not negative or positive. They just are. It is a unexpected shift in energy to get us, and it's really for me, towers are golden opportunities to really look at it again from that scientist studying a monkey aspect and say, okay, what do I need to see here? What are you trying to show me? What do I need to learn? And not go into that story of this is always happening, that whole Murphy Law energy. To just really go, okay, I have been setting my intentions, calling these things in. Well, guess what? The universe goes right to work bringing those to you. But if you've got this old energy in the way and there's resistance somehow, or you're not paying attention, the tower comes in. It's a redirection. It really is a golden opportunity for you to go, you know what? Nope, I'm going to look at this differently. I'm not going to make stories up about this in my own head. I'm just going to take a deep breath and say, okay, what would soul do? Soul, give me a lead. And then follow that lead. This is really talking about this confidence, this knowing in your intuition. You know when altered ego is speaking to you. And if you're new and you're new to altered ego and what I'm talking about, keep hanging around. In no time, you'll get it. Page of Cups. or excuse me, no, King of Cups. King of Cups. This is, I love this progression. Radically accepting yourself, having that confidence and courage to look at the doubts and fears, to really just comfort yourself as these unexpected changes come through. You're learning not to be rattled. The kings don't get rattled. They've been through a lot. They've learned their lessons. They have earned their throne. And the King of Cups, he is somebody who he's very deep. He's very emotional. But he has learned to, I don't want to say he's learned to. He's the king that keeps his emotions buried deep. He will show on the outward completely opposite of what he feels inwardly. But he's stable. He's fun. He does have direction. This really is speaking about the past 4 months, what you've been going through. And for some of you, it may be longer, it may be shorter, but it has really shown you where you've been out of balance in your emotions or in your feelings, where you've earned your throne at this. And it's not that you still don't get triggered and that the emotions want to come up or you want to react emotionally. You are holding that back. Yeah. Page of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Four of Swords. So whatever it is that you're feeling that imposter syndrome around. Another way of saying that is whatever it is that you want to do, but you're not fully doing it because of whatever stories you're telling in your head. The Page of Pentacles is here saying, nope, it's time, it's time. You're learning that, I really feel you've learned this lesson. You're really seeing where you pigeonhole yourself when opportunities or you're in a situation where you need to make a choice. You've learned and you are ready and stepping out in a leap of faith, doing something you haven't done before. Stuff that you've wanted to do before, but those opportunities passed you by or what have you. And it doesn't just have to be financial opportunities or business opportunities or career. This could be about love, friendship, whatever. When you start radically accepting yourself, loving yourself, this energy that you have been carrying your whole life, you're walking away from that. You are at this point where you're like, no, I can't keep doing the same things, saying the same things, thinking the same things. The Fool goes off on a new adventure. He's not sitting there. He's in movement. He's walking. But as he's walking, he's not having these thoughts of, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? You know, what if this goes wrong? Oh, I need to have plan B, C, D, D, blah, blah, blah. No. Plan, anyways. And he's looking right at this Page of Pentacles. And then I have the Four of Swords. See, this Four of Swords, remember how I was just saying the Fool is not having all of those impure thoughts? He's stepping out in that pure thought. Four of Swords. This is not entertaining those impure thoughts. That's just saying, no, I'm leaping. I'm going in this direction. I'm not going to think through all the details or whatever. You know what? I'm here for an adventure. I say yes to life, and life says yes to me in all its victory. I am not signing up for an adventure that, you know, is not successful. It won't be successful, or, you know, won't work out the way I want it to. Not saying there won't be bumps and challenges along the road. Of course there will be. This is just saying, no matter what the adventure brings, I'm here for it. And I'm going to keep expecting the most amazing things, because that's what I'm setting my intention on. That's my knowing. I am only saying yes to life. I am saying yes to the opportunities. I am tired of having that invisible say no to me sign. All of this that you're going through right now and that you have been going through, this has been your training ground, your practice ground. You are basically doing it. So acknowledge that. And what's the outcome? Love it. The Sun, Three of Wands, and 10 of Cups. So yeah, see, wraps this up nicely. You keep with the pure thoughts. Not saying you're not going to have impure thoughts. Of course you are. That's been the habit. You are now in the process of breaking a habit. No judgment. It's just a habit. It's an old energy you're no longer aligning with. So catch it as soon as you can and just go, whoop, whoop, whoop. Nope, nope, nope. I am on board for the unexpected, happy, fruitful, abundant adventures with ease and grace. Qualify that energy with ease and grace. Three of Wands. This is making a choice, going in a new direction. Yes, this can represent travel. Yes, this can be international travel. This could be you are at a distance with somebody. Or, yeah, you want to travel. You're looking at relocation. That's what this is. I really feel that this is you, you know, the Three of Wands. You, with all the different opportunities that are coming your way, you're not, it's not that, it's, what has felt far away or off in the distance, or that it wouldn't happen. You making these different choices, you taking this leap of faith says, no, they do happen. We have the Sun and the 10 of Cups surrounding the Three of Wands. This really feels, this energy feels like you are now on a new path, heading in a completely new direction, and you're saying yes. You're saying yes to stepping out of your comfort zone. You may be internally scared to do something. you're back and forth, you're on the fence, you feel like you can, but yet something holds you back. This is you saying, no, 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 you're not holding me back anymore. I'm going to go towards those things that I used to shy away from. And in doing so, the 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. This is, happy, happy home, but fulfilling and enriching relationships all around. Family, friends, pets, co-workers, business partners, whatever. Some of you have only had a glimpse or a taste of that. This is now ready to come in full speed ahead. All right, let's get a YCal card to see what your cells want you to know today. What is holding this back? Your cells are listening. What are you saying? Yeah, this goes back to being aware of your words. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I outpicture everything I think and feel about myself. Yep. That's why that radical acceptance, loving yourself through all of it. The mind's mastery lies in the heart. What was I just saying? The love. All right, beautiful. I hope this helped. I hope you got something out of this. My new narcissistic playbook course is out. It is the first link in the description box below. If you want to get that, it does have audio with it. And if you are interested in a personal reading, the only way to get one from me is for you to go to my website, drdanae.com, and book yourself a session. Right now, the turnaround time is 5 to 7 days from when you place your order. So just so you know that, it will fall within that time frame. All right, beautiful hearts. Again, thank you for all of your energy, your likes, your subscribes, your comments. In the presence of the Christ, I bless you tenfold. From my heart to yours, namaste. Bye-bye.